And thank you, Heat 2. Heat 1. Pass it over. Thank you, Heat 1. Heat 2. Pass it over. And thank you, competitors, and also thank you, adjudicators.
Quickly.
We continue now with the semi-final of the 2012 Senior British Latin American Championship. The following 12 couples have been recalled, and they will dance in one heat. Couples number 1, 4, 15, 17, 32, 38, 54, 58, 62, 75, 77, and 80.
And at this stage, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome back into the studio Mr. Richard Miller.
Good evening, Martin. How are you this evening?
Me, I'm doing wonderful. Where have you been so far?
Well, I've
been doing all this work and you've been...
I know. Well, I'm on the day shift, you see. You're on the evening shift. That's what it is,
Whoa.
Martin.
I forgot
And
that. Sorry about that.
I've just rushed through the ballroom here, but there's been so many people in the studio, so we're here now, and I'm looking forward to this senior
Now,
Latin.
remember, we were critical last night, apparently.
We were. I thought we were, yeah, but let's
We're
have a
going to
look
be
at
even
this.
worse tonight.
Let's have a look at this. We've got to be
Yeah, let's have
critical.
a look at the couples.
So we're off with the cha-cha.
The 32 there is Martin McCoon and Romana Matlova from Czech Republic.
So how has the standard been this evening, Martin, in this competition so far? It's been good, this competition?
It's been very good up till now. The 24 was wow, in the sense that you couldn't see who was going to make the 12.
Yeah, and I see we've got one English couple in this semi-final, Steve
Yes,
Witherington
Steve
and Sue.
Yeah, they are the British champions. I'm sure one or two of the other British would have thought they were getting that. But,
I think they would be a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, yeah.
I think I saw somebody out there with a pair of spats on, white and black shoes. Did you see it?
Well, earlier on I was commenting about the costumes, of how flashy some of these men were now getting.
Yeah.
But looking at this, I think somebody must have told them and they've all gone back to black.
We were saying, I think last night, weren't we, that I think it's better for the men in the Latin to be in black, really, throughout.
It's more accepted, but earlier we had got silver sequined waistcoats, silver jackets.
There he is, you see, look.
With his
In the-
spats.
he's got his spats on, couple number 62.
That's Slavic.
From Belgium.
Slavic and Dorotes, yeah, Dorothy.
Probably to match his Latin American top there with the white on the collar, look.
The white on the collar and the white on the shoes. Yeah, the cameraman stays with him just to prove our point.
No,
Look,
I
there they are.
think
Those
so.
white and black spats
All
there.
look as fresh as daisies.
And now look, he's showing them us. This is it. Thank you very much indeed, Slavic.
So we'll go straight off into your second dance, the samba.
And there's just Steve and Sue there in a white shirt. The British couple, instantly recognisable with a white shirt.
Now let's hope we're going to see some basic figures in these sambas, Martin.
Well, I did say earlier that the choreography has got a lot better now, a lot more sensible for the seniors.
That's
and that's
right.
got to be down to the teachers. The teachers now realise that enough is enough. You know, we can't really have all these girls doing steps that are not
No, I mean,
really suitable.
It's nice to see some standard figures, some samba rolls,
Yeah.
promenade runs,
Yeah.
and looks to me as though these couples are actually using these figures quite well.
Yeah, indeed. Indeed. And occasionally we might even see a Volta.
Well, I think so, and I think the problem is sometimes these couples try and overcompensate by doing too much
Yeah, that's
in
true.
the
I mean,
routines.
if only they would dance.
Yes.
And that's the real secret. Dance basic stuff, nice and simple stuff, just really well. There's the silver jacket I was talking
Yeah, and
about.
this is
Yeah,
Wei
that's-
and Yan from China, of
Wei
course.
Kui and Yan Wang from China.
See a nice rolling action there
Yeah,
from them.
nice. Yeah, both of them doing reverse rolls in a tandem position or shadow position. Oh, she's having a rest.
She
She
was.
sat down then. Is that allowed on the floor?
Well, I think we can excuse her on this occasion,
Okay,
but
what is the semi-final?
it is the semi. But we don't want a lot of that. They may not make the final doing that.
No. There were some volters there from Vadim and Elena from Russia.
Sometimes I don't think they allow enough time for the moves. Sometimes they seem in so much of a hurry.
That's right, they're not settling onto feet,
No,
which would then give them
not
the
at all.
balance that they need.
Of course, we have to remember they've been dancing for quite some time today, so But now is the chance.
Yeah, and of course, I did mention earlier, but we've got the two couples that were 1 and 2 last year.
Do you enjoy that
Yes.
samba? What about the music, ladies and gentlemen? If you think it sounds good out there, you should hear the sound when you're sitting here. It's deafening, but it's good deafening. Just for country recognition, ladies and gentlemen, in this semi-final, from Russia, we have two couples.
That's Vadim Kardash and Elena Sportsova, and Pavel Vakuov and Elena Vakhomskaya.
Four couples from Germany.
Oh, this could take time. Andreas and Isabel, Stefan and Leila, Michael and Claudia, and Make and Bianca.
One couple from China.
And this is Wei and Yan.
You got the easy job
I
there.
did. I picked that one well, didn't I?
Martin and Romana. And Slavik and Dorothee. They're from Belgium.
I was waiting for that one.
All right, that'll be next, probably.
They'll be next.
Before that, you thought I'd skip to dance then, didn't you? The third dance is the rumba.
I think this young lady's being very brave with this red and black.
He's showing his dominance there, Richard.
Very
you know,
much so.
You will start here. Did you see that? She'll
He
probably
was-
hit him when she gets off the floor.
Very much taking the lead on that one, wasn't he?
32, there is Martin McKeown and Romana Motlova from Czech Republic. And 54 in the foreground here is Michael Soang and Claudia Soang from Germany. Germany, of course, have a very good track record in this event.
We always see a lot of couples from Germany in the senior Latin,
well,
don't we?
yeah. Well, Andreas and Isabel were, of course, our reigning champions. They won it last year.
We see Steve
as
and
did,
Sue.
as did the Järvinen family from Finland, who had won it twice before and finished second last year.
Steve doing a nice lunge action there and spinning her off, look.
There's a lot of posing go on in the rumba. I know it gives them time to obviously rest and think, but I've yet to see anything like an open hip twist, a fan, a hockey stick, Alemana.
Well, there's...
I've seen somebody go to fan position there. Oh,
Yes,
and
there's
then
one there.
Alemana as well, look at that.
Yes,
And now an opening out.
into some sliding door actions, look.
But nevertheless, there's some tremendous dancing out there, Richard.
Yeah, there is. And I think there's not many couples that don't use a sliding door in their rumba routine, is there?
Not of a fashion, no.
Yeah,
I mean,
of some
sort
type,
with,
shape
with or
or-
without spins. Yeah. So we're back to the spats.
We are. I like the look. I think the look is quite nice.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not
matches
so.
the black and white on her dress and his, as you said, his collar and the inside of his shirt.
It
there.
has a very clean look about it.
Yep, yep. And he's showing us again. Look,
He
here's
is.
my spats.
There he is. Looking very confident, aren't they?
Yeah, yeah.
So here we go with the Paso Doble.
Paso Doble, the last one.
Okay, competitors, your fourth dance, the Paso Doble.
This is when the posture is really important, Richard. You know,
Yes,
the
and it's-
stretching of the body.
Absolutely, and it's always that last dance, isn't it? Viva Spania.
You know all these tunes, don't you?
I certainly do.
You should do, the amount of tune time you play them.
Well, absolutely, yes. If I didn't, there would be something wrong. There we are, all right through the middle there, look. Oh, a little bit of passion coming on here. Look at this.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm not sure he's going the right way around the floor.
No,
but
I'm not sure about that one. So that's the couple, isn't it? Michael and Claudia from Germany there, we see.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure about use of floor there, Martin. It
No, a little bit static as well.
Just
the
a little.
choreography isn't flowing very much, is it? It's two steps in a line. Look, there we go again.
Yes.
Michael, I want to suggest maybe look at that choreography.
Well, it didn't really go very far, did it, Martin? It stayed very static in
That's
that
right,
little
and
piece
then
there.
remember, there are 11 judges to get round on that
Yes,
floor.
there is.
And just because there's about 6 judges, I think, in front of the stage, they all have their own ways of judging, you know, Richard. They look to the right or look to the left and never change. And very few of them look in the foreground. They're always looking across the floor.
I always think when you look at these dresses here, it's nice to have something a little bit more simple, I feel, than too many things on the dress,
That's right,
because it's
absolutely.
distracting from the choreography.
Nice chassé cape action there. And a promenade look, although she got on the wrong foot. Twist turns. So that's it, Richard. The
Yep.
semi-final is over.
Waiting for our final in a very short while.
Indeed. I think the next round, though, is the semi-final of the Rising Star
It
Professional
certainly
Ballroom
is.
Championships.
To conclude the country recognition, on this floor we have one couple from England.
Oh, I thought you were going to do that, but that's Stephen Sue Witherington. Get ready for the Belgium one. You wanted to do that.
One couple from Belgium.
There you go.
That's Slowick and Dorothea.
Oh, you coward. Lukavchik and Dorothy Songden.
One couple from Italy.
That's Massimo Degano and Silvia Piccirilli.
Very good, Martin.
And one couple from Finland.
And that's Petri Javlin and Yula Javin.
They're the ones that are out fighting tonight to try and beat Andreas and Isabel from Germany.
So
Of course.
competitors, just give me the nod when you're ready. I'm waiting for somebody to nod at me.
Now this dress here, of course, is for me the other way round.
Thank you.
It's
John.
higher at the back and lower at the front. You take a look at that one.
Listen, we need fashion in dancing.
I
Richard.
know, but
And DSI are one of the leading ones in that, aren't they?
they certainly are. They certainly are.
Some of them reluctant to start there. They can waste a few bars.
Yeah, definitely. I suppose it takes us to mention at this point that, of course, all of this footage is actually being captured for people to actually see afterwards on the DVD.
Yeah,
and it's definitely worth it.
Although we are running very, very stretched in the studio here, hopefully it'll be on sale tomorrow at 11 o'clock on the DSI channel and also on the DSI store.
No pressure for our team there, then.
No pressures at all. I'm just thinking the dirty look for the producer, but go for it. 11 o'clock tomorrow.
They'll do it.
Of course, this is the first stage that the Giants
No.
been added here.
Now watching Stephen Sue here, for me, this then loses that energy and pumping of the knees. This for me now is just a little bit tired looking.
Yeah, that's right. Those
But they are
slightly older looks than the others.
Yes, of course.
Slightly older.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
as old as yours. Richard.
No. But nevertheless, quite a popular couple, and they work very hard.
Indeed.
to be here.
Oh, suddenly the petrol has run out. Look.
Yes. Come on, Steve.
Yeah, come on, Steve. Go on, Sue. Make him work.
Oh,
There we
interesting
go
little
again.
step there.
They were static before. They're still static.
We've said it all week, but this is where it really counts, isn't it?
I think he's still doing his paso doble.
There we are. There's the end of
so
the
that's
jive.
the end of that semi-final now. I cut them short after the last dance, but now...
Thank you, competitors, and thank you, adjudicators.
Well, I'll tell you what, Martin, it's been good to join you again this evening, even though I did have to fight my way through the ballroom.
Stars Championship. We come now to the final of the 2012 British Senior Latin American Championship. The following 7 couples have been recalled, and they are from Russia, number 1. From Germany, number 4.
That's Andreas Hoffmann and Isabel
They
Kruger.
are the current running champions.
Germany, number 15.
And that's Stefan Lesch and Leila Kessler. Wherever they are. There they are. He's probably in the
Czech
bar.
Republic, number 32.
And that's Martin McCoon and Ramona Motlova.
From Belgium, 62.
That's Slowick Lukovic and Dorothy Songden. In his spats.
From Finland, 77.
And that's Petra and Yula Jarvinen, of
They're the
course.
challengers from last year.
And from Germany, number 80.
And that's Mike Sauer and Bianca Sauer.
A cracking final.
It is. No England couple, of course, but I don't think they danced the best.
The semi-final was not as good as I think they would have hoped it would have been for them.
First dance competitors, cha-cha-cha.
We're off again with the cha-cha. So do you have a favourite here, Martin, this evening? What do you think? Where are we going to be? What sort of favourite have you got tonight?
I think from earlier, obviously, the two that were first and second last year, but my money's on Järvinen tonight.
Now this is the new composition Cha-Cha from Ashley Frolek this evening.
Yeah.
He was talking to me earlier about this new composition, and he says it fools everybody because at the start it sounds like the last